One of the things I would never be able to admit in the past, but can now, is everything I do starts out with me being absolutely clueless. Hey, my name is Cabbage, welcome back to the channel, and over the last 3 months I've been developing a shoe concept that personally felt like a major step into a new field. Something I really want for my creative journey is to be able to test new technologies and filmmaking tools in order to make cool things. You've seen a lot of software tools in my previous videos and like mixed media stuff, but I'm also talking about actual camera gear. Now, obviously I don't have the influence to just go knocking on doors from brands and asking for things. So for now, what I've been doing is saving up for my client jobs and then selectively acquiring stuff that I feel like would be useful. And the two pieces of kit that I wanted to test were the Sue Spotlight modifier, which they crowdfunded on Kickstarter, and the Ceramic We Talk 9 comm system. This video isn't actually about either one of the products. I'm doing separate reviews for each. Instead, I wanted to share what it's like to be an independent creative and how involved the process can be to capture cool stuff. The justification for getting these two products was really easy. Over the years, I've realized how much lighting plays into capturing great footage, and how communicating with your team, when I have one, in an efficient manner is incredibly important. But I promised myself I would also upload specific videos relating to the gear as positive pressure to contribute to my own channel more. In my head, people who get to test gear as their occupation on YouTube are really cool. And in some way, I want to be like them. So how do I do that as CabbageCorgi and not just another tech tuber? And that's been the problem since late last year. To be honest, I know a lot about cameras, enough that my friends and family asked me to consult for their friends and family. But I have no idea if my opinions or ideas are needed in this space. YouTube kind of already has that hierarchy of tech YouTubers and influencers and creators. I would be starting at essentially the bottom. Existential crisis aside, I decided to swallow all that doubt and self-soothe with the only way I know how: make something cool. I was in the car listening to DJ X because AI is taking over my life when I was recommended a catchy song of all things. And just like a SoCal Asian, I was hooked. From there, I scoured the internet for images that most resembled my internal vision to create a mood board. And then, just like in my previous video, I started on the whole creative drafting process. Like a bad situationship, I was on again, off again with this project for a couple months. I think being afraid of committing 100% to this, only to have it come out like hot garbage, was the main time eater. Even when I cast Raph, one of the most talented dancers I know and whom I would bet my life on looking good on camera while dancing, I was still nervous. I managed to get a private location from a friend, grip help from another inspiring creative, and even my favorite shooter to get B-roll. Still scared. I even cast myself and my own girlfriend to limit the amount of talent directing I would need to do. Still, scared out of my mind. This was more than a YouTube video, or a gear test, or another commissioned shoot. I felt like a creative person willing their vision into reality. As well, I think the stakes get higher the closer you are to the actual idea. The difference between writing something and directing something is a matter of creative separation. And because I'm doing both, I don't want to disappoint as a director, but I don't want to surrender anything as a writer. And I think that's the crux of it all. I have to just pretend like I don't care about any of that and show up on the day and just be ready. Everyone's expecting me to have everything under control. I have to swallow all of my pride, all of the insecurities I have about everything I just said to you, and just go. So I've gotten really good at faking it, relying on my heart and my brain and my eyes to guide me.
Solid, so solid. Nice, you got it.
While also trying to have fun. I come from a world where the art and the performance is already present. It's there. I just need to focus on making it look pretty in camera. But more and more now, I'm writing things. I'm trying to sculpt little frames that look beautiful, and I'm relearning what it means to be a visual artist or someone who uses the moving picture as their way of expressing. It feels like I'm beginning again. Much like the first time I recorded a K-pop cover or a dance, I thought I had figured out the platonic ideal of what a dance video or a K-pop cover should be. And I was really wrong. And I don't think I really learned how to do it until now. So until I master this, I have to fake it. And I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun.
That's a wrap. We got it.
A lot of camera people on the platform already have a lot of traditional filmmaking experience under their belt before they kind of get started with YouTube. And I don't fit into that box perfectly. I'm very indie. I'm also super chaotic when it comes to creativity. So everything I learn is what I post on the channel. While I can't give you the most polished tutorial on how to use a piece of software or the best ways to use that piece of gear that you just bought, I want my voice to be one of creative fervor or like passion and sheer power of will. I want to be the type of person who is so creatively driven that I have to get the idea out before I can move on to the next thing. So I want to bring that voice to not just gear reviews, but all the things that I do on YouTube. I really can't wait to show you the results in a few days, so please get subscribed for that. It's probably going to be a short because of copyright rules, plus we filmed everything for vertical, so it just probably looks better that way. I really wanted to just plant my own flag here and say, I may not be as influential or as good as all the other creators on this platform, but I'm just going to pretend, and maybe I'll land further than I expected. And if you're going through something similar or you're exactly in my position, I hope you do the same. Fake it till you make it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And also there's a link down below if you want to buy me a coffee. I'm really excited to do gear reviews. This is something that's completely new to the channel, and it's something personally that I always wanted to make. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll probably keep doing more. So yeah, see you soon. Bye.